So this one's called gathering and now releasing. So I'm gathering and letting go. So anything in your life that you felt was precious that you were then called upon to let go of, you could think, well, what about my youth? What about my favorite relationship that didn't work out that I still remember? What about a pet that I had that was so dear to me uh, that I outlived? What about a house that I lived in or a school that I went to that I was called upon to move from into a new situation? So the concept here is to be gathering, to be acknowledging the things that we carry in our consciousness that have probably caused some distress as we have been called upon to let them go. And of course, eventually, we're going to be letting go of this body. And it's probably useful to have some consideration or investigation of what that might be like to be called upon in that way. To let that awareness penetrate into our consciousness. I'm sure you can imagine that being proactively prepared for the conclusion of life is a lot better than not. Then come to the center. And by the way, just for the breath, it's release, exhale, exhale, exhale. Now inhale to about here. Now exhaling. Now inhaling to about here. Now exhaling. The fourth, so the conclusion of this goes to here. Breathe into here. Now the fourth practice is gathering from heaven and earth. And beings we have been expelling and letting go and all of that, the ideal is that there's a kind of like a vacuum in our energy field. And we want to fill that vacuum with fresh earth energy and fresh energy from the boundlessness of heaven or sky. So, gathering from earth. And this is a really powerful leg exercise. And gathering from sky. And this is, by the way, a very powerful shoulder exercise. Gathering from earth. Feel free to go as far down as it's comfortable for you to go. And then gathering from sky. And if it feels like it's just like a philosophical moment, then no need to reach hard. But if you feel like it would be a good idea to reach hard because it's a good thing to do for your shoulders, then do it. Reach hard. We can combine a philosophical idea with a musculoskeletal maximizing gesture. It's called a kinesthetic metaphor. So kinesthetic means I'm moving, and metaphor means that the movement is telling a story. And then your hands come drifting down to someplace comfortable, like here.